of the NBA 2020 playoff simulation. That's right, we're simulating every single game for the NBA playoffs. Tonight, Nets, Raptors, Game 5. Raptors can finish the series out. It's right now 3-1 for the Raptors. Let's go straight to that game. Game 5 coming up. Raptors, Nets. Later on, of course, we have Bucks and Magic and Clippers and Mavericks. Go to our website, jablamsports.com, for your stats, series information, and schedules. We are on every night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, with all your games. We're in the first round. This is night 10. Enjoy the first game tonight. Raptors, Nets, Game 5. Enjoy.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Hoop fans, get ready for the Brooklyn Nets in action against the Toronto Raptors here at their home, Scotiabank Arena. For the Raptors, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. There's a very real chance that someone could go home after this weekend. I'm not talking about us going home after the show. But can he talk about the feelings for the team facing elimination?
Yeah, there's a collective realization that this could be it for you at the end of the season, man. That's not a good feeling you want to have. So it does heighten your focus.
But on the flip side, if your team trying to close this out, you got to use that confidence, baby. Hit your opponent hard and early and finish them, and make the other team say, 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
All right. Tip-off coming up shortly. Here's Kevin.
The bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Durant said his days of trying to prove himself through basketball are done. He said, walking around with a chip on my shoulder is not my thing. I'm more relaxed than letting these days flow. I'm the best version of me. I don't need to prove who I am. I've been in it for too long. Kevin, this is a guy who is finally comfortable with himself.
All right, thanks, DA. So the Nets starting 5. They've got Caruch. Jared Allen is out there with Jordan. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Pinson in at the 3 slot. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Siakam looking around. Brooklyn with the rebound. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense. DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Left side, Ibaka. Over Jordan. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Lowry.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's LeVert following the score by Serge Ibaka. And the rejection by Lowry. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Karuch. Lowry covering. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Pinson. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. LeVert the pass to Jordan. The pass to Pinson. 4 on the clock. Over Lowry. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Powell dishes to Lowry. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
If you allow Kyle Lowry a head of steam, it is very difficult to stay in front of him. No stopping him on that drive.
Allen up top. LeVert in the corner. Trying to get something going. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of this game.
OG Anunoby taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here's Irving, and they get it. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Davis against Dinwiddie. Davis kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Boucher. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, first trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Poked away. Stolen by Van Vliet. Dinwiddie against Davis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Irving against Davis. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Can they get it? Unable to get that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Down low. Pass to Van Vliet. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. 5 to shoot. And the Raptors miss again. Nets trail by 8. Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. It's blocked. Van Vliet with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Missed inside. Davis against Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Gasol with the steal. Over to the wing. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. The pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. Raptors leading by 8. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Wow, what a find. Marc Gasol, one of the best passing big men in the league.
Now, here is Irving. Over to the left wing. Dinwiddie wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Taurean Prince. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Van Vliet finds Siakam. That shot missing. Prince with the defensive effort. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Dinwiddie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, to me, it's the size, the strength, and the IQ of Spencer Dinwiddie. That's so impressive. This guy is unique at the point guard position.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he makes the first. And a new group in for the Nets. That one drops. He ties it up. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now Van Vliet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one drops.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Caruch passes to Dinwiddie. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Knocked away. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Pinson. Drops in the breakaway layup. Pinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Powell dishes to Lowry. Nails the baby hook. Lowry's got his second basket.
Well, no fear in Kyle Lowry's game. This guy is happy to take it inside and seek you out.
Pass to Pinson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Now here's Van Vliet. Dinwiddie covering. Powell. That's good.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Caris LeVert's checked in for the Nets. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Caruch. Passes to Pinson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw missing.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
And he sinks the second. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, great job to put it on the deck and draw the contact. You can see the versatility of Pascal Siakam's game.
Raptors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good.
And I'll tell you guys, the leap that Pascal Siakam has taken has really been fun to watch. From role player to emerging star. And guys, he's not done growing yet.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Pinson. Powell pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Siakam trying to free himself up. Right on the bucket. 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Caruch passes to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brown. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by Pinson.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to LeVert. Kicks to Allen. Here's Pinson. Covered by Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. No good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Nets trail by 6. The pass to Caruch. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here is Lowry. He has 6. The layup missed.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Harris passes to Claxton. There's a minute left here in the second. It's LeVert on the wing. Started by Davis. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Toronto leading by 3. To the middle, here's Lowry. Some solid defense from Harris. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
LeVert kicks to Harris. Pass to Claxton. 29 seconds left now here in the second. LeVert inside the line. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Caris LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
And here's Lowry. Five on the clock. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Lowry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you what, shoot it from the other side of the bridge, Kyle Lowry. How about that range, Kevin?
Oh, unbelievable. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Raptors up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Raptors, although they haven't been dominant in this series so far, tonight is clearly not going to be easy. If they hope to finish the series off here in Game 5, they've got some work to do in the second half. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
On. Oh, brother.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Nets trail by 4. Lowry and Powell, the guards. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Caruth, and stolen by Siakam. Out on his own on the break. Here's Anunoby. Count that bucket. Anunoby's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Raptors.
You have got to take care of the basketball if Mr. Pascal Siakam is around. This guy uses length to create turnovers.
Here's Caruth. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Raptors leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's LeVert. Passes it to Allen. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's LeVert missing. here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
What I love is this guy gives you all-out effort every minute he's on the floor. Pascal Siakam getting second chance opportunity there.
The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Brooklyn. And Siakam, no good on that one.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now here's Van Vliet. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Here's Van Vliet. The teardrop falls in. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Pass to LeVert. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Davis is checked in for Anunoby. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Prince is checked in for Karis LeVert. Jordan finds Allen. Back to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. And here's Prince outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And there's the pass to Powell. Lets a floater go. Excellent D there from Allen.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Pinson, no good. Raptors leading by 12. Inside, Davis, and finished off by Davis.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
To the inside. Count it.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Van Vliet with it. 6 points for him. And it's sent back by Allen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Prince wide open. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 42 left in the third. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Gasol from the wing, and he nails the jumper.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Nets trail by 11. To the wing on the left. Here's Irving. Good work defensively by Gasol.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Siakam. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Now Irving. Pass to Prince. Back to Irving. Gasol with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Boucher passes to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Over Harris. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Raptors lead by 13. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Setting the floor for the Nets. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Joe Harris is out there with Caruch. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Now Harris following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Now here is Lowry. He started close. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
LeVert the pass to Claxton. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, this guy has got tremendous potential as a passer. Spencer Dinwiddie, very aware he's got to distribute the basketball.
Here's Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Davis against LeVert. Left side Davis. Out to the wing. From deep, Gasol. Raptors get it back. Goes up again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Free throw good, Davis. And the Raptors making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Jared Allen comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Davis.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Harris dishes to Allen. Toronto grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Nets trail by 15. Passes it to LeVert. Back to Kurucs. Pass to LeVert. The Nets working the ball around now. Outside Jordan. And the pass to LeVert. Fires for three. That one doesn't go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Lowry, and it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
Pass to LeVert. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Allen. Over Davis. Allen, that's good.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
Toronto calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Davis. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Vincent's checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Kurucs after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Here's Pinson. Pass to LeVert. Shoots over Powell. And he overshot that one, missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Down low. Ibaka. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now. And it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And here is Ibaka. Got a piece of it. Here's Siakam. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Buries it down low.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Lowry with the ball. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Raptors.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big time outing for Kyle Lowry.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
That's his first personal foul. At the line of nets, Jarrett Allen. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Raptors leading by 15. Here's McCall. There's the pass to Gasol. Gasol is doubled. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Johnson. He can't get that one to fall. In transition, here come the Nets. And Temple kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Temple, the pass to Allen. McCaw grabs the miss. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out left to the wing. Here's Gasol. Excellent D there from Allen.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Mark. It seemed like you guys came out early. You wanted to jump on him, and that would control the game. Is that what was going on?
Yes, and we started out that way, and that was looked away a little bit. So, we're learning, we're getting better, and it's a process.
You guys really coming together. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
And the Raptors win this game 5 pretty handedly, 52-37. They win the series 4-1. They're going off to the next round. Who? We don't know yet. We'll find out shortly. We got 2 more games on tap for tonight. They are Magic versus Milwaukee. Milwaukee could round up that series. And Clippers and Mavericks. That one's close. Close series there. So check out those games. Remember, go to our website, jablamesports.com, for your stats, series, and information. And, of course, Twitter. We're on there for updates. You can check that out. And all our games are live here on Twitch and our website, jablamesports.com. All right, bear with us.